Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Warsong with me, Aquatic Omega. The Torrents of Worth. Now, torrents, that means water. Enemy, what do I see? Serpent Knight, that means water. What else do I see? Dinosaur, that's cool. Not sure I want to kill that. Don't see any horses at all. Tempted to not use horsemen in this fight. Tempted to not use archers in this fight. Hang on. What was the win condition there? Did that say Garrett's escape? I want to go back. I can't go back. We're committed. I also hate how there's always this one blue square on the end just to remind me that Thorn is in fact still dead. Ah, Thorn. Garrett. Let's see. 4 horsemen. Just 4. Calais finally gets access to a good unit. The Soldier. Oh. Well, it's better than nothing. Mina. Monks. Sabra. I'm gonna stick with my logic that I don't need archers. Tiburon, no new units for Tiburon. New bonuses though. And we know there's water in this mission. Come on. Have we seen the map yet? I'm not sure. But I know there's water in this mission, trust me. Some horses for Bayard. Items, sword goes to... who's actually going to attack? Tiburon's going to attack, but he probably needs defense, because he has 32 attack by himself anyway. Generally, I like to balance people's stats out. So I give Sabra attack, and I give Tiburon some defense, and I give Boyard some defense. Because it's unlikely that Calais is going to attack, and Mina is unstoppable anyway. See? Look at the water. Okay, I see the shortest crossing. Tell you what. Okay, I've committed to placing Garrett. Garrett has horsemen. So does Boyard. Put them over there. But this is strategy, this is what you're all here for. No, that's a bad idea. You can go in the middle. Furthest away, because you can get straight in the water. You better accompany the fragile horseman. I'll have some sort of death squad doing rounds over there. Alright. That'll do. I doubt it's optimal, but that'll do. To the right we have to get through, you Serpent Knight. We will break through the sea. Hang on. Garrett's escape. I feel like I could escape pretty quickly, but what the game means is I have to get to the top edge of the screen, not the bottom edge of the screen. But that's fine. Let's move. Or rather, AI. You can move. Defense people. These two are mostly going to stay together. Back each other up. All the horsemen are going to go right to the edge of the pier before committing to the depths. As are Mina's merry men. If you're wondering why I didn't give a full fleet of... fleet can't be the right word. Company of horsemen to the generals that I gave horsemen to. It's because I'm a little concerned about my money. I don't have too much cash, and mermen, for example, are very expensive. Other units are very expensive as well. So I don't want to go crazy with buying a full company of soldiers every single level. Especially not on Garrett. Garrett's kind of able to look after himself, if you know what I mean. And let's see if the enemy is smart enough to stay on land and hold the coast, or if they're all just going to charge into the sea. Alright. We really need some sort of strategy meeting, guys. This guy's got the right idea. Look, he's got a dock. He's going to hold it. He's got high ground. He's not going to use that, but he's going to hold the dock. So is this guy. I want a dinosaur. It's not fair. And the aquatic guy goes straight for the island. Okay. Whew. I mean, this is the basics of the basics, right? Well, this actually is much shorter than I thought it was going to be. Tiberon, do not make the same mistake. In fact, let him cross the island. We'll stay in the sea. How does that sound? That sound like a winning plan? Just don't let your men charge up and throw their lives away on this tiny little island. One thing I'll highlight about the new classes is Calais. She is. Look at these stats that she gives her soldiers. +6 attack. No defense, worth mentioning, but +6. That's a big plus. This is gonna take forever. And I don't think we can even step into deep water. I should have gone over here. It was a mistake. This side I've got the right idea. This is going to be a long dredge through this river. Interesting that the guy riding the dinosaur doesn't have any horsemen. Now he is a Grand Knight, which is the other option you could take Garrett to. Garrett can become a king or a Grand Knight as his sort of final option. He has something else as well, right? Magic Knight, I think. Knight Master, maybe. He has a few other options he can go to, but the two specialties that only Garrett can reach are Grand Knight and King. And that guy over there on the dinosaur is a Grand Knight. It's a mounted troop. Counts kind of like a horse. It's sort of like a defensive horse, if I recall correctly. So it's a bit odd that he has soldiers. How did we lose that so badly? You dare challenge Tiberon? I shall wiggle this blade back and forth until you are no more. See, Tiberon's picked up a scar. That's how you know he is a real hero. This is the only downside about Tiberon. Even when I make him a water specialist, he ends up fighting the enemy's water specialist. So he still doesn't have an advantage over anything. But it's not that bad, because if I didn't have Tiberon as a water specialist, then someone would have to fight that with a huge disadvantage. So, although it doesn't look great for Tiberon, because he's struggling, it would be a lot worse if we didn't have Tiberon as a Serpent Knight. In theory. I take it back, he's useless. Oh, good grief, how could... Never mind. He's got such high attack. How is he struggling? These guys with 30 attack, rinsing them like it's nothing. He's got 32 attack. He can't kill 3. I've lost my patience with you, Tiberon. You had your chance. Those mermen are going to get shredded by the general, but that's okay. I'm not going onto the land, though. We'll just hold the sea. That's not how you hold the sea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't go in the deep water unless you're an aquatic unit. Change of plan, everyone. We're going to walk on land a bit more. You got it, guys? Yeah, good luck trying to follow. I know what you guys are like when it comes to following. Everyone done? Mina done? Yeah, okay. These guys will follow fine. Calais' men, however... I mean, kind of. It's a formation. It's a terrible formation because it puts my fragile commander at the front, but it's a formation. Now, what is your plan, enemy? Abandon our posts. Okay. Give up the defensive position and charge into the sea. Alright. Excuse me. Have you noticed who you are fighting? We are literally riding the same beast. How can you not think... How do you think you have an advantage on water that I don't also have? Our enemies are severely inept. And we're struggling against them. So what does that say about us? Last time he tried to attack Tiberon, couldn't kill 3. This time he kills 7. Don't question him. That's the Tiberon way. You know what? I don't care if you meet me in the sea or not. I have horses, which, as everybody knows, can run pretty efficiently on top of the water. Enough to defeat soldiers, which appear to have pikes. Which you would have thought would be quite good against horses, but apparently not. You now bring your men. Alright, let's handle this fight then. 7 takes on 3. Tiberon's milking it for all the experience he can get. Tiberon's men more powerful than these. +6, +2. Ah, +4, +2. I don't... that's a bit odd. Aren't we exactly the same class? We're both Serpent Knights, aren't we? Serpent Knight. Serpent Knight. Okay, never mind. I am the superior Serpent Knight, for no apparent reason. It's just Tiberon's leadership shining through. Inspires his Serpent and his men to perform better. Also, I have a shield, so I have far superior defense. Which means I take 2 damage, while you take 3. That's what far superior means. God, we're never going to cross this thing. Maybe we aim for here. If we do cross, we're not going to have our troops with us anymore. That much is clear. Alright, everyone shimmy forwards. You wouldn't want to sign up for this mission, would you? Fording this enormous river. As the other commander has abandoned his post, now I, third commander, shall retake the post. And I, second commander, having abandoned my post, shall charge headfirst into the sea to fight enemies that I am disadvantaged against. First commander, emboldened by this move, decides he needs to step up as well. Charges in towards the deep water that he can't even move around. Fourth commander wondering why he even went forward on his own to try and fight the whole enemy army, whilst everyone else stays behind to defend. Now, regrets his decision, awaits his death in the next video. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.